Do you know what the most controversial thing I have ever said while speaking at a conference? I told a group of people that mostly I had never met before that I don't use a price list. And their eyes about popped out of their head. The chat went wild. I mentioned this in passing, and then the rest of the time I was speaking, everyone just kept saying, "What? Wait, she doesn't use a price list? How does she? What?" And all they wanted to do was ask questions about this one little thing that I said in my talk to them. And so I just wanted to share that with you and tell you that I don't use a price list. And it's the best decision that I ever made for my business. And I know you're sitting there saying, just like they said, but how do your clients know your pricing? But how does that work? And there's a whole lot that goes into this. So I'm just going to leave you at this. Number one, chances are that your clients don't actually understand your price list. It's just a page with a lot of numbers and prices. Maybe you have some fancy pictures and some cool descriptions, and that's great. Your clients really don't understand it. It doesn't mean much to them. And honestly, your clients probably don't even read it anyway, even if they could understand it. And if they do read it, they're just looking through it, seeing a bunch of big prices and being like, oh my gosh. So it really doesn't add a whole lot of value to them. But number two is you don't have to have a price list if you're preparing your clients properly and you're educating them properly. They don't need to know exactly how much X, Y, and Z is, but they can know that if they want to buy about X, Y, and Z, it's going to cost them somewhere in this range. And that is where the magic happens when it comes to ditching your price list. Let me know what your thoughts are. How many of you have ditched your price list? How many of you are still using a price list, a product guide, all those fancy things? How do you think it would feel to get rid of your price list?